Yo, this Red T.
And then Trail HD.
Yo, we checking in right now with WeTheMedia.
This is WeTheMedia. We here with Red T and Soulja Life Campaign. How y'all guys doing? It's been a minute since the last time you see you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we good.
Been doing good. So, what you guys been working on? Let me know what you know what I'm saying. What you got going on? See y'all out here busy. See you working every day.
Yeah, man, we working on a lot right now, man. I'm bringing out Trail HD right now. He's finna drop his first single. You know what I'm saying? It's called Animal.
Animal, when it's supposed to drop?
Probably in a couple of months, probably in April. You know what I'm saying? You should hear it.
Chill, a couple months. Yeah, we definitely be on the lookout for that. Definitely. So Jacksonville as a city, me personally, I feel like the city is doing a lot right now. There's a lot of big things going on. We have a lot of major artists making moves. You yourself being a professional in this industry, let me know what you see about the city, your home city, and what things we're doing good and what things that you feel like we can improve on as a city.
I mean, as a whole, man, I think Jacksonville, we doing real good as far as the hip-hop scene and R&B. You know what I mean? We got artists now that's being looked at by big labels. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, all you got to do now is just, you know, get popular and make you some good music, man. Somebody might pick you up.
Yeah. Far as, and I want to touch on that, far as, because I feel like a lot of artists feel like they can't create a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as in, me personally, I feel like there's an art to it, but I feel like some artists get into this whole thing of, you know, maybe they put out their music and it doesn't get as many views, as many likes, as many shares as they want. What would you tell an artist that's up and coming right now to continue his push, to continue to build his buzz in the process of, you know, being patient and letting it happen?
I mean, you gotta, you know, the main thing, you gotta build your buzz, but what I can say to that is don't give up. If you got music out there and the views not hitting right now, that don't mean it's gonna hit in November. That single, you gotta push your music. It's up to you to push your music. You know, you got to put a little money behind it sometimes. You know, you got to get out there and do the footwork.
Definitely.
You know, and let people know about you. Because if you don't, nobody going to do it for you. I mean, and as far as that goes, you definitely got to stay behind your music.
Yeah.
Push a single. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to push these mixtapes and the music don't get heard. You know, if you got a hot song, keep pushing it. Somebody might pick it up eventually.
Understood. Yes, sir. Far as, and like these artists, once you push that single, and talk about the artistry of finding a single. So you being, you know what I'm saying, I know that you have artists, you have Soulja K, and you have your artists that you manage. What do you hear that lets you know that this is like to say that yes, this is the track we're gonna support, this is the track we're gonna push? And are there ever, you know what I'm saying, times in the studio where you might doubt yourself or the artist might doubt you, and how do you guys get through and push through those situations?
Well, what we do sometimes, we'll just play the music
Yeah.
and just see what song attached to the people.
Yeah.
Like I might like a certain song, and you know, but the people might like another song.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to give them what they want. You know, it's a saying like, you know, I heard somebody say one time like, it ain't what you selling, it's what they buying.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So if you got something that they like, you want to put some money behind it. That might not be your favorite track on the album, but if everybody else love it, you'll be a fool not to put some money behind that song and get paid.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Far as like me growing up here in the city of Jacksonville, like I know me being in this industry, I used to think that I loved my city and felt like we had a lot of talent, but I used to always feel like the city was divided. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was not enough come togetherness in the city, and a lot of people would say support, but you wouldn't see any action behind it. So with you guys being here and getting as much love as you guys do, how do you try to keep that support system together, and what do you tell other artists out here who are, you know what I'm saying, trying to work and or who's not trying to work? Like, what advice would you give them?
Good question. Well, my answer to that is like, as far as Soulja Life Campaign is concerned, we work with all sides of town. We work with all artists.
Mm-hmm.
We don't worry about who beefing with who and who, you know, doing this and that. If you got good music, we working with you. You know what I mean? It ain't about, you know, who got shot last week. That's not what, you know, what we're trying to do. We're trying to make money. We're trying to build a good wave so people can look at Duval in a good perspective and a good light in the music industry.
Understood. And I feel like in the music industry, our city does get a lot of bad backlash.
Yeah,
you know,
bad rap,
yeah. I talk to me personally. I talk to a lot of artists who are not from here, and you know, it's kind of hard to get someone to come to the city and do work sometimes. because some people they don't scare, they don't know. And then me personally, I kind of feel as us in the city, what we portray to people outside the city, we kill ourselves because we're fighting amongst ourselves.
Right.
And if we weren't fighting amongst ourselves, we look better as a city, maybe we would, do better. So that's something I commend you guys on, working with the city and building and bringing that lane so people don't feel like they're so outbound and, outsourced. Because I know a lot of people who move to Miami, Atlanta, all these major cities because they feel like they can't make it in their own city when we have just as much resources as these other cities do. Yeah. So I think that's a great thing that you guys do. Continue to work with us. Far as I kind of want to touch on the I don't want to call it violence, but I would say the confusion surrounding hip hop in Jacksonville and itself. In your perspective, how do you see it?
I mean, crime is at an all-time high as far as gun violence in our city, but I think if we focus on coming together and focus on the issue, the real issue, it's about economics. We need more dollars in the community.
That's facts.
That's a big deal. We can get some more dollars in the community, get some more jobs for the youth, give them something to do. Maybe they'll go to work instead of picking up a gun.
Keep them off the streets, you feel?
Understood.
They need to bring back the summer program. We used to have that when I was a kid. We used to work. That all the kids who made C's or better got a job. It's something to look forward to.
They have organizations and stuff like for the kids.
Right.
I wanna ask him, as being in the younger generation, with you being out here every day, like, you know what I'm saying, what do you see as far as the kids and motivation and what do they want? Like, I know that as the city we try to feel like we know, but I feel like a lot of us, the older crowd, are not much in tune with the young generation and like what's really going on out here. So like, can you touch on that for me?
See, me, I feel like I be on Instagram, I be watching, the kids, they like, nowadays these kids like violence and stuff, they like people rapping about violence here. Me, I be rapping about regular basic stuff like turning up, feel me, drip, you feel me? Like, me, I ain't on that, like, violence. I was told not to rap about that. It's not me. I'm perspective.
What is something that you feel that with your generation, something that we can put into the system to bring more together? Because I feel like everybody's separated, and it's more of about my gain than less work, and I get that vibe a lot because I've had artists who wouldn't come to events because of who was there or who was performing, and I feel like that's not how we should be. You shouldn't let something, you're hindering your career when you letting these affiliations and stuff keep you from getting money, getting a bag. Why would you let an affiliation keep you from getting a bag? So what is something that we, as far as our older generation, can do better to help?
Just like what we were just talking about, like organizations for the kids, like more homes, like more activities for stuff people to do, like keep them off the streets, because people now these days, you see people be blowing up, they hate on each other just because they blowing up. You feel me? That's not it. Supposed to, if you see somebody blowing up from your city, you supposed to help them. That's not.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's real. So give me a little bit more about your career path and give me a little bit more about what you've been working on and how you actually got started doing this rapping and being in this music industry. Was it a kind of a family thing you kind of inherited, or like was it something that you're like, I want to do this?
Yeah, it was most likely inherited the family because my daddy, my brothers, they rap, and I was like, I started rapping. When I started rapping, I was like, I'm raw.
Yeah.
So I kept going.
Understood.
That's what I like to do now.
Definitely. And I like the fact that you said when I started rapping, I'm raw, because like a lot of artists don't have that self-confidence.
Yeah, they
and that's what kills a lot of artists in their career, not having that self-confidence. I know a lot of people who are raw talentedly, but mentally they won't believe in themselves. And you gotta believe in yourself before anyone else can put a dime, penny, or
you gotta have
anything into
confidence.
you.
That's the first thing. You gotta have confidence. You can't get on the stage in front of 10,000 people if you don't have no confidence.
Yeah, definitely, because they gonna feel that.
You gonna bust.
I like attention. Me, I'm energized rapper. I rap by the time. I like attention. So if I get on the crowd in front of 10,000 people, I'm turning up.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing I teach all my sons, to have confidence. Whatever they do.
Yeah.
You know, walking there like you own the place.
Always.
So
Understood.
that's a family trait.
Understood. I really want to kind of like, I feel as like a lot of people know, like, you know, you guys from Soulja K's earlier work, you feel me?
Right.
From when he was rapping, but I don't feel like a lot of people know like the whole like Soulja Life Campaign and what you guys really are doing right now, because I feel like it's a major movement and it's not getting enough attention. So like, is there anything like you guys want to touch on, you want to base or put the media on what you guys are doing? Because me personally, I see it, but I see it because I pay attention,
Right.
you know. But for someone who's not paying attention, what would you have to tell them?
I mean, when we first started, you know, my son, Soulja K first came on, he was like, Pop, you know, we're gonna take over the rap and let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when we dropped the first mixtape, which was Everyday Dre Day, I mean, that was the first mixtape I had the opportunity to produce. It went viral. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even expect the numbers it did.
Yeah.
So we was like, shit, let's make some more music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course, you know, he came out with Ghetto Trophy. You know what I mean? That just took off. People love the lyrics. You know what I mean? They chime them all day. They making memes off, you know, the rap. You know what I mean, and all that. So, you know, people just attached to it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it was easy.
Yeah.
But people saw the confidence in the movement, so that attached fans to it.
Yeah.
Like when you ask me how do you get the buzz, you know, sometimes it's just all about how you move. You know what I mean? Some people look at your movement and say, hey man, them guys serious.
Yeah.
You know, they making good music, so people gonna jump behind it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you might not have that fan base or that support, but that don't mean give up. You know what I mean? Because we didn't know. You know, we was just in there just trying to cook up something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody eating. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Shout out to all the Duval artists too, man.
Yeah,
just keep working, man.
Everybody keep
I mean, everybody
See y'all
can
doing
get
y'all
it.
thing,
It's a
man.
bag out there, man, for real.
And I want to touch on, can you explain to the up and coming artists, how important is it to have your business together?
Oh man, definitely. That's a good one, because you know a lot of people got good music, but they don't know how to put the music out. You know what I mean? You got to get, you know, your bookworm on. You got to get out there. You got to register your music. You know, first and foremost, register yourself as an artist. You know what I mean? Get your publishing. All that stuff is easy to do. You can go online right now. You can just pick up your phone and just, you know, get the info.
And
you know what I mean?
a lot of people don't know that info,
Right.
though, you know?
You know what I mean? Get your Cash App card and, you know what I mean, go get on there and just download the stuff you need, man. It's real simple, man. You get your music registered so you can get it on the radio, get it in the DJ's hands, you know, get them BDS spins, get that money, you know what I mean?
Get paid for your craft.
You know what I mean? Don't just keep dropping music. You know, it's okay to drop music, but you want to register your music. You know what I mean? You want to get paid for it. You know what I mean? It's definitely 90% business, 10% talent. Everybody can rap. Everybody good. But it's who got their business in order. You know what I mean? That get up to the top. You know what I'm saying? It's real. And I can help you with that too, so get at me. You know? I can show you what to do. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Let us know, hit us up, Soulja Life Campaign, you know what I mean?
Best.
Anything else, any music you wanna promote, put out? You know, any singles you think you got dropped now?
Yeah,
Instagram.
Trill HD. You feel me? I got 2 singles, but I'm gonna drop one by one so I can make y'all feel me. I got 2 singles, one called Animal and one we called Gucci. And my Instagram trill.hd_. Y'all go mess with me. Listen to my music.
Well, rocking with WeTheMedia. We got Soulja Life Campaign here. Chill HD, Red T.
Definitely, man.
Y'all, man.
Red T _SLK, man. Look me up.
AZ.